Yes, babe.
Miss Kelsey said that she has a 4 o'clock open today. We want to do that instead of the 4:45.
Yeah, we just shoot straight after school. We can definitely do that.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this game going. Week 1 loss. Keenum literally fumbled the ball at the goal line in overtime. Would have won the game. Ended up being a loss. So let's see. And then weeks 3, 4, 5, I think, and 6, I face users. Maybe it's just 5. So 3 straight user games, and then I'll get a couple games off. I have like 7 total this year. Next year will be more, I'm sure. Or throughout the season will be more if more people join. Can't wait. The league's starting to get good.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
And when you lose that
way,
he's a deep threat. At home, season opener, it almost feels like 2 losses. So it's a big fight to get yourselves ready to go to play the next week.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they come off a good
win
as a rookie too, and they get a second road game here.
I think
the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road, they can be well set up for the rest of the year.
The children will grow, and it's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. The man in charge for this crew, the 6'1" quarterback from the University of Houston. It's the veteran Case Keenum.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
Let's go, let's go. Easy, let's go, false 1.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Roger, Roger, Roger. Hey, go, Roger.
On 2nd down, here's Keenum. Forced out to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Easy, let's go, false 1. 51 to fight, boys.
They'll run it here with Bernard. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
22. 22. Here goes high. 53. Hey, high.
Again, here's Bernard. And he's
Why did he do that? I don't understand why he didn't just keep his head down.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? A look now at the starters on the defensive side for the Lions. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
Keenum on 3rd down. Got it in. He finds Sanders. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Keenum to Sanders for the Denver 1st down. On 1st down, it's Keenum. He throws, he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this 1st drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The 1st-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
That reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers, steel curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the steel curtain was put. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you will.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Keenum. He's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And they're just looking really porous, aren't they?
Oh, shake that. Look at that.
I'm wondering if they'll have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a 1st carry for the fullback. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. And it's incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads.
I wonder why they made the range so short this year.
When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out.
He should follow through with the motion until he hits the guy.
It's also walking that fine line mentally too as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up the field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that guy. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either.
My defense isn't nearly as good as last year's team.
Help them relax a little bit.
Not even close.
A look at the numbers last week for Dion Lewis. 21 carries, 73 yards.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started. They expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season goes on.
Dumps it off to Lewis. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
The toss, Lewis. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's brought down. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38.
Hey, tag 32, tag 32, 60.
On first down at Stafford. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Stafford on first down. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you go lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now Lewis, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Stafford now on second down. And taken down at the 21. Von Miller. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try to apply them in this game to see if they...
And he takes this...
3 fucking guys around the ball. You see that? He squeezes it in there.
Mohamed Sanu, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Go. Roger. Down.
On 1st and 10, Keenan. Looking deep for Demarius.
Hold on to it, man.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Let's go.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. They've got a third down and a yard to start things out. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Roger, Roger, Roger.
Keenum going to throw on 3rd and 1. Sanders has it over the middle.
That face mask.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
Roger, Roger, Roger.
Now a first down throw. Keenum over the middle. Opens Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Keenum now on first down. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. Bernard churning, and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
I don't even know what to say to
So
that.
the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Oh, hit somebody.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. He had the touchdown catch on the last drive. Now he's got a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
Navarro Bones got fucking ran the fuck over like he's a pussy.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
To throw on second down to Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Look.
For a free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Ready? Waiting.
On third down, Stafford. And a third down.
Oh, thank God he dropped that. I mean, the computer gave it to me on that one. I don't see how Von Miller's not getting any penetration whatsoever. No, at least not on that play. He should have been in there some.
As much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On now, Kaiser, the punter, sending it away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Keenum to throw on second down. And his throw's good.
Come on, man. You can't make that fucking throw, Keenum?
The intended receiver, and
Holy
it's third and
Christ,
short.
dude.
When I watched that play, I thought about
It's a high throw across the middle.
The biggest
Make the
teaching
fucking
point,
play.
get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Looking to throw on third and two. Keenum looking long for Thomas. And incomplete. Can't hang on. Would have been a nice nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
What's up, dude?
So here come the Lions.
This game's pissing me off.
Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
Are you seeing some of this bullshit or no?
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for runners. Let's go and get these guys.
I got nobody covering, nobody tackling.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
I'm double covering guys. They're still open. I just have a bad team, dude.
These guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so.
It's the only thing I can think of that it is.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game.
What's that?
The quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively,
They were all either retired or I only had them for 1 year.
it's practice now.
Otherwise, I would have signed some of them had they stuck around.
Figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback.
Look, he can't even pick it off. He had 2 hands on the ball, dude. He fucking had time to put a napkin around his neck.
This is where the ball goes anymore.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one.
And instead of just jumping up and grabbing it, he jumped and dove to grab it when he didn't have to. You know what I mean? Like,
Right in his hands, unable to come
what,
back.
am I using my draft picks? Yes.
Offensive, that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Yeah, only 7 players, but not all of them are starters. A lot of these guys are free agents.
Season about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first win of the season.
It just seems like my guys are dropping more and fumbling more than they did last year.
Excited to see what type of a season he can have. This is fielded at the 27.
Fuck out of here with that garbage.
6 yards there on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Here's Emmanuel Sanders now as he and the rest of the offense march back onto the field.
Oh, you saw that?
You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the 2nd quarter. He's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator. Because
Wow, wait till you see this fucking mess.
Okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes do I run?
I don't remember the 75th year classic.
2 catches, but pretty quiet so far.
53.
Keenum again here on 2nd and 10. Crabtree with it.
Dude, I can't believe he just overthrew him wide open like that, dude. I didn't even throw it hard or anything. If I threw it any soccer, it would have been a lob pass.
Come up better for 3rd down.
22. Hey, orange horn.
Keenum to throw on 3rd and 1. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a
Ertz just flat out fucking dropped the ball, dude.
Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Carry left. Right. Roger. Hey, orange horn.
Yeah.
They do go for it. It's Keenum. And an alley run. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
I'm just going to do that, dude. Fuck it. I'm just going to put my hands up in this motion like I have a controller in my hand and just push buttons and shit. The linebacker had his back to the fucking ball, dude. How do you intercept with your back to the ball? You have a helmet on. So even if you did have eyes in the back of your head, you can't see. What the fuck, dude?
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good.
Broken ass game.
The interception, here's Stafford. His throw incomplete. Will Fuller
Surprised he didn't bounce it off the ground for a completed pass.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
And nothing doing.
Dude, this game's pissing me off, man.
Craig Robertson in on the snap.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that is incomplete.
You're not going to call holding this game, huh?
They were running the route tree about as efficiently
Fucking A, dude.
as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route
This
tree
game's pissing me off.
you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football.
Well, I mean, I went from completely dominating last year to where I can't even complete passes now. So I don't know what's going on, dude. Case Keenum's still Case Keenum. I mean, Crabtree's still Crabtree. So it's not like I changed anything there.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Just don't want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
I don't know, but they blew the whistle before the play was dead. On that play.
On 1st down, Keenum. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's brought down. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Here's Bernard. And a short gain down to about the 33. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Keenum on the screen. And he loses the football.
Oh my god, dude. Are you fucking kidding me with this shit?
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard
Wow.
line.
Wow, just go watch the replay, dude. Just fucking wow.
You would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time.
I was already down on the ground and they called it a fumble, dude.
Preach it, talk about it all the time. You would
Knees down. Yep.
never turn it over.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and challenge that. Oh, can't even challenge that. Clear on the replay.
Opportunistic by the defense. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
Come on, man. Knee hit first, dude.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. Back to Denver.
This game is doing everything it can for me not to repeat, dude. It's got to be scripted in some way, dude. Like, I think if you're a champion, it probably like makes it harder for you for like no reason, you know? Like, I don't understand that shit. It does. It has to. It's just like when Tom Brady goes for it to win the Super Bowl. It's fucking 3rd down. All he has to do is kneel it, but instead he decides to go shotgun wide, right? But Madden will have you do dumb shit like that. Don't make sense.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Keenum. That's complete. Bernard. And here he'll
This
be
game
brought
does
down
not
to
make
the
sense
shy of the
sometimes.
35 at the 36. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the
Fucking shanked it, dude. 53-yarder. Still 7-3.
To make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
I'm playing like I've never even played this game before, dude. It's crazy.
1st and 10.
No one's tackling. No one's catching. No one's fucking kicking.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there.
No.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Pretty suspect, man.
Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So what you see him break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really
Dude, I've had 3 bullshit turnovers already. I lost the game yesterday because
2 for 5 to this point. This is third.
Did you see how I lost the game yesterday? Yeah.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Holding.
He's letting this one go.
Come on.
So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
Well, that certainly looked like something.
Just gonna beg the refs on every fucking play. Fuck it.
Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have it back on their heels.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. And Denver getting set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side.
Oh, look at that. Somebody actually held on to it. Fucking A.
Down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
22.
On first and 10, here's Keenum. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Second and 10, Keenum here again. Throwing right side, that's complete to Demarius Thomas. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. And now maybe they want
I'm not going to be the defending Super Bowl champs this year. I'm going to keep playing like this. Nah, not if I got to keep battling the Madden fucking scripting curse, dude. I can't. That's like trying to beat the umpires, too. You just can't do it, you know? It does matter. Every game matters.
Keenum throwing once more. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down.
Right. But I lost my first game. I lost my first game to the Chiefs. Division game at home.
But that's one step in the proper direction.
And I have a new player in the league too, so in my division as well.
They're going again on fourth down. They do snap it to Keenum. And he connects with Ertz.
Holy shit, Ertz held the ball.
But not before getting this inside the 25. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Again, they'll throw with Keenum. Trying to get it to Thomas.
God, Keenum can't even fucking throw it to the end zone, dude. You see that shit? On a lob pass to the back of the end zone. He threw it 5 yards fucking short, dude. 5 yards. 5 fucking yards, dude. Holy Christ. Holy motherfucking Christ. Like, seriously. Fuck, man. This is bullshit, dude. I'm tired of this shit. 15-1, and I can't even complete a fucking pass without the help of the computer.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game.
Man.
They reacted poorly on that one.
It's gonna go to the fucking locker room now.
They go down to a knee.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're gonna get right back to it.
3 points in the first half, bro. 3.
The second half is underway.
Keenum, you saw that. Keenum couldn't even make the fucking throw, bro.
For a touchback. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number.
Keenum literally couldn't even make a 20-yard throw, dude.
Separation here as we begin the third quarter.
20 yards. I can make a 20-yard throw sitting in my fucking game chair, bro.
They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. The first play of the drive there
wow.
is incomplete.
I'm just pissed off, dude. This is
in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able
garbage.
to get separation.
So that means they have to win the 50.
I wish another company would make a football game.
And find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time,
I really do, dude. I wish that way EA Sports would really work on fixing the shit that they need to fix, dude. Players still do the Gumby thing they've done since 1998, bro.
Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? Three-step drop, balls out of his
They do.
hands,
They Gumby. They go fucking 6 yards on a step to make an interception, dude. I've seen it a bunch of times on here.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Like, guys still intercept the ball, and they're not even looking at it, bro.
Loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole
That goes
career.
against science, dude.
This is taken at the 15.
And even when they spin move, they don't even spin move where you want them to. You cut to the right, they spin to the left.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession.
Spin to the right. I'm going to the right.
Able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offense.
Wait till I post that video I have of Carson Wentz spinning around like a left-hander, throwing it right-handed and hitting a 15-yard throw on a dime, bro.
Ball back for our offense and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On second
Look at
down,
that shit.
And he will avoid the contact as he
I don't see how that wasn't interference or holding or anything. My tight end couldn't even get off the line, dude.
Keenum now on first down. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And that's when he's got to be
16 of 26, dude. Absolute fucking trash.
Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Keenum. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And both guys.
Wow, it's suddenly Demaryius Thomas can't go one-on-one with anybody now. Did it all last year. Just absolute fucking Hall of Fame. What are you playing, dude?
Yeah, he's pretty lucky.
What are you playing, Whiskey?
I think that
Oh, okay.
sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down.
Bro, I'm going to put the fucking punter in, dude. Punter's going to be my new quarterback. Case Keenum this year, I don't understand, dude.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
No, I got Chad Kelly, too, but
He was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said
Now
before.
a hit and a loose football.
of course, I hit him and his own guy recovers.
what friends are for.
Sweet.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of
This
you
is pissing me off,
and
man.
your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same...
Dude, I'd rather have a fucking blind, no-legged, no-armed Tim Tebow right now because at least he would have more of a fucking desire to play than Case Keenum is. Holy Christ.
It's a loss of 5, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing
Motherfucker's playing like he's got his hands in his pockets, man.
But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it will be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's Emmanuel Sanders now as he and the rest of the offense march back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself. And usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. Keenum now on 1st down.
Holy fuck, dude. Protect my line, dude. Oh my god.
Busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Dude, my team is just fucking dog shit, dude.
I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness.
No blocking, no catching, no running, no actual activities of fucking football.
On 2nd down, here's Keenum. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Very left, I go Roger. Down.
From the 50, it's Keenum. Ertz over the middle. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Keenum now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Keenum on 1st down. Pass incomplete.
He just knows when to turn on.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Fucking A.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards...
There are like no fresh running backs anymore.
They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. C.J. Anderson of the game. He gets it here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Well, yeah. Of course they are. They're a bunch of fucking bums, dude.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keenum. That's caught. It's Thomas.
Well, I gotta know. I don't know why they're not being brought in.
At the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Couldn't even tell you why, man.
Pre-game meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open.
Man, Demaryius Thomas is trash, too.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds
Instead of going up for it, he wants to, like, lay down and barely touch the ball.
I can hear my high school coach right now. This
What a vagina.
Meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, the physicality pays off.
Yeah, I can knock it in the end zone.
Forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They come out here, and he will take it in.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm in.
Touchdown.
I'm going to get my ass kicked this season, though.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are in for 6.
Partner, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterback, so they get low.
Yeah, in order for me to do that, I'm either going to have to just stick it out this season or trade off some big-time stars, which I'm not ready to do.
Get low behind that offensive line, but sometimes they do such a great job, you can almost...
And since I can't pick up any young talent under 2 years, it restricts me a lot, which kind of sucks. We should be able to trade for whoever we want, dude. If the computer deems it fair, then the computer deems it fair. Or if a player deems it fair, then so be it. But rules are rules, so.
Misses the Pee-wee days. You know, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right? Remember, weren't any real adjustments done, right?
Number 20 wants to lay his fucking head in his lap instead of hit him.
The surface tablets, he just went back out and played. Right now, maybe the adjustments have caught up to him.
And we'll see. Maybe he just
hit
needs
somebody.
a couple orange slices here for this drive.
Hey, tag 32! Tag 32!
This is Lewis. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again, it's Lewis. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams.
Attaboy, Vaughn, finally.
Broncos, it's a sack. Von Miller in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg it, do some different things so you can't just rely on the fact he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket
what a good return.
and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. On the NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter now in Lambeau. And that one all Packers right now. They've scored again. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
Roger.
On first down, it's Keenum. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31.
Roger.
On first down, Keenum. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. On the toss for Ward. And this has been a familiar sight all
Should just cut back to the
afternoon as
inside.
they stop him behind the line. A loss loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Down.
Keenum to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now.
As many games as the two of us do, I would hope that one day we'll be able to solve this riddle. Why is it on a hot day that one team has more trouble than another, and especially when you can't stop a guy running the ball?
You know it's September in the booth, though, when you and I have both removed our coats, and those were gone in the first quarter.
They were gone in the first quarter, and what we're watching now is a defense mentally giving in and sagging a little bit.
Got his man, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. Demaryius Thomas, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle.
I have no chance this year.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it. And
yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm winning.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open. You're able to
it feels like a Band-Aid patch is what it feels like.
Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. 2nd and 10, Stafford again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This guy should have caught that, too.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Set. 260.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down.
Well, of course he makes it. His 26 didn't have his fucking head turned.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Trying to set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, Had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Michael Bannon in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And no, it's incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now, really
these
hoping for a
motherfuckers
turnover. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Now a first down throw. Keenan being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Good coverage downfield. Taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. From the gun, here's Keenan. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Zach Ertz, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead. He's definitely making his mark early in the year from the tight end position. 2 games played, 2 touchdowns.
And from what I've seen on tape so far this year,
hey, Whiskey, I played Johnny next.
Fakes well, there's a body in the red zone. They should continue to look his way through the entire season.
Yeah, they probably skipped for him.
Fielded in the end zone.
He probably didn't even play his game.
Back here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out now come the Lions. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, the calls get every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Stafford. It's complete to Fuller. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Throwing is Stafford. That's caught by Howard. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
Nobody fucking tackled.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he
We're
gets
covering
enemy territory. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind, with him running the team, that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Stafford looks to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Howard. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. From the red zone now, Stafford. And he's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Stafford. And he takes a shot on the
That's a fumble. He didn't even throw the ball.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. To the air again, Stafford. And his throw is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on. They just play better and better.
Back to throw, Stafford. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
False start, offense.
A 4th and short, had your offense out there. That one stings.
And you know something? Your options change dramatically. Not only is it tougher to go for it, but what if you decided just to line up and try and draw them off sides? If you did it on 4th and short, you could pick up the cheap first down.
Fucking no, you not cover him 5-3.
Touchdown.
Oh, Christ.
O.J. Howard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defense
This game's pissing me off.
okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Keenum. Crabtree with it over the middle. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Oh, not running. Keenum wants to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Thomas the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Very left.
Keenum. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, that's Lewis. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
He's got a timeout. Why the hell is he doing this?
And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Good catch.
That's Fuller. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Stafford now to throw. And complete to Lewis over the middle.
I just dove through the quarterback's legs with Von Miller, dude, and didn't even hit him.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go. Throwing again is Stafford. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
It's always a good play when you're able to bat a ball away or down, because if you actually tip it in the air, now the offense is getting a second shot at catching the football, or another receiver may come along and grab it out of the air and turn it into a big play. So if you make a play on the ball, make sure it's knocked away or down. Otherwise, there could be some jeopardy.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos are close to finishing off this football game. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Roger.
Keenum wants to throw it. Eluding the pressure right.
Okay.
Receiver, and he's brought down.
What a terrible game. Thank God it's over. I lost last week was better.
Just another.